wanted to talk to everybody today about how I can help you. I think it's really important for you guys to understand the difference between tarot readers and how they can help you. I'm almost 66 and I started reading tarot when I was a teenager. I think I got my first deck, I was 12 or 14, somewhere around there. And I've been playing with it ever since, and I've been studying and learning. So I got lots of years behind me. I still always read. I read for my friends, I read for myself, and I've always learned. And there were times in my life where I would do more than others, but that was very important. I talked to you guys before about tarot, but I don't talk to you very much about my crystal ball. And I know it's a little bit more unique and people may not know about it and that keen on it, but I do crystal ball readings and I love my crystal ball. And the crystal ball can develop or it can reveal so many things. And it doesn't just, you don't just see things, but you feel with the energy within the ball, right? So I can feel the energy and I can see the energy as well as symbolism and pictures and letters and all kinds of stuff, right? But it's that energy that matters. And I've also been reading crystal ball for about 25 years and I just love it. And if you want a good reading, you can combine a crystal ball reading with a tarot reading. And it really, really enhances your reading. Some of you like to have a crystal ball reading, some like to have a tarot reading, and some of you choose to have both. And I think it's wonderful. This is a wonderful tool, and it really expands your reading, okay, in a big way. I just want you to be aware of that. So yeah, so it can definitely help to expand your reading. And I have two here that I use. So I use my little one. This one's absolutely gorgeous. This one's gorgeous, and you can see a lot of things in this. And anybody who picks up a crystal ball for the first time can see many things in this. It's like reading in the clouds, right? But you have to know how to interpret it, and you have to be able to attach your intuition, and you have to get a feeling for the energy as well, okay? So it is a gift, and you need to really expand on it. Now here's my other crystal ball. Now this crystal ball is pretty clear. It's not totally clear, but it's pretty clear. It doesn't have the inclusions that this ball has, okay? This ball has tons of inclusion, helps you read it easier. This one is more plain, and I just love it. I absolutely love it, and I can see many things in it. So I can see all kinds of things. I can see energy, I can feel it, and for me, I can read as much in this one as I can in this one. So don't be worried if you can't see what your reader can see, okay? Because that's how we train. That's just what we do. So I just wanted you to be aware. So anytime you're interested in a crystal ball reading, please let me know. We could either do crystal ball or we can do crystal ball and tarot, or even in the live readings when you're asking 3 questions or 1 question, you can still pick tarot and crystal ball or crystal ball only or just tarot. Just wanted to let you know that this is definitely an option. And then I wanted to show you an oracle deck. So there is a big difference between tarot and oracle decks, and I'm not sure how much you know about that, okay? But an oracle deck, the meaning is based on the author's idea. Whatever the author determines the meaning of the cards is what it means. And they often come with a little book. So they often come with a little book, but not always, okay? A lot of times oracle cards, they come with keywords or they're self-explanatory, okay, where you don't need a book. And there's all kinds of these as well. Now this one I grabbed, I have I have the total series of the Seasons of a Witch Oracle, and this one is Mabon, which is coming up at the, around the 20th of September. And this is when we celebrate this time of year. And they have one for each season, okay? This is my oracle deck that I created. This is the first deck I tried to create, and I just tried an oracle deck. These are affirmation cards. So again, they're just self-explanatory, and these are Healing with Love oracles, and this is self-explanatory. So here they are here, and they say exactly what they mean, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. And then you add into it your feelings, your thoughts, your intuition. What are you feeling about it? How is it hitting what you've been thinking about, or a question you have? And you can record all that. I created this journal. So this is the 5-minute daily journal for divination, right? So this is for your divination insights. Now you can use oracles, you can use tarot cards, you can even use a crystal ball. So what you do is you go inside and you're going to do a 1, 2, 3 card reading. I put one card here so that you guys can use it for one, and then if you have 2 more cards, you can add those as well, okay? Or how many cards you want. So yeah, so I just feel like it is awesome. You put the date, the deck, the mood, the question. So in the deck, you could put oracle deck, whatever the name is. You could put inspirational deck, affirmation deck, crystal ball, tarot deck, whatever you wanted, okay? And you can name the deck, and then you write down your thoughts and your interpretations, and then your notes and the outcomes. So how did that pan out in the morning when you read it for yourself for that day, or the next day when you pull another one? Fill this out, and how did it work out for you? Now this is available on Amazon, okay? And these are tarot decks. Now I don't know how many different designs tarot deck has, but there are only a few systems to tarot decks. Tarot decks all should have 78 cards. Okay, that's your first clue. They have to have at least 78 cards. Some decks will have a few bonus cards. So make sure you've got your 78 cards, okay? They all have a major and a minor arcana. And that is 22 cards are the major arcana, the big things in your life. The 56 cards are the minor things in your life and the people around your life, okay? And it takes a long time to learn how to read tarot properly, but you can start with just following your intuition, okay? And following the pictures. I prefer the Rider-Waite-Smith system. So this system is the imagery, the symbols and stuff like that on the cards follow a certain system. The Rider-Waite-Smith system is the one I prefer. Let's just see here. This one does not follow that system as far as, that's where I brought it. This one does not follow the system. It doesn't have the same imagery. It doesn't have the same symbolism. But oh my, it is absolutely gorgeous, okay? So it doesn't matter what deck you use, as long as you're aware of what system it's going by, okay? And the artists usually will have a book with it. The creators will usually have a book with it or something like that to explain their interpretation of it. But it will still follow some kind of tarot system, and there's only a couple, okay? This is another tarot deck. This one is more designed to follow the Rider-Waite-Smith. okay? Five of Pentacles, here's the Five of Pentacles. You can see them in the window panes. And there's a woman and a child, and they look cold and they look a little desperate. You often see them depicted in tarot walking by a church. And this, you know, this is just that kind of lack of money and concern about where that's coming from. But that lack of money, that lack of prosperity, right? This one here, this is a major arcana. Now, it doesn't look like the world in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but it has similar symbolism. So it looks like everything is rosy. It looks like things are moving along very, very well. And yeah, so it kind of follows the same kind of system, right? The Three of Cups. Cups are all about emotion. And this is celebrations. This follows the Rider-Waite-Smith deck exactly. So I have, I don't know, over 100 decks that I use a lot. And I love the Rider-Waite-Smith. That's my favorite. But I do have decks that don't follow that, right? Because they're awesome as well. That's kind of what I wanted to show you guys. I want you to enjoy, explore tarot, explore crystal ball especially, okay? Not very many people on YouTube do a crystal ball. And I love my crystal ball. And I can offer you a wonderful crystal ball reading. Check out the next time I'm live or any of my posts online. And please look forward to your next reading or just enjoying the channel. Thank you very much. Bye for now.